Hey guys, so I thought I would hop on real quick and show you guys kind of what I'm working on. It is Friday afternoon. I might also do some filming this weekend, but I have started my next sewing project, kind of, again, not fully, but I have started cutting out the pattern onto pattern paper so that I'm getting it ready to actually cut it out on the actual fabric. So right now I'm working on the camise for myself, and then I need to take my mother's measurements and get the right sized one for her and get that one cut out. But so far it's actually working pretty good. Sorry, I'm like holding this with my hand, so if it's shaky, I apologize. But yeah, so let me show you guys real quick the process of what I was doing and kind of like the outcome. So you're going to come with me. So I have taped up the pattern that I cut into pieces, and I taped it up to the window so that I could use it as a light. And then what I did is I took my pattern fabric and I taped it over this and just kind of used that as a guide to cut out the pattern. Ooh, let me flip this back around. Go back into light. All right, that's better. I didn't want to cut out the actual paper just because I want to keep that paper. I got like a 3-ring binder and some envelopes to put inside so I can keep all of those patterns for future use. I didn't want to end up, printing out all this paper and then just automatically throwing it out after I cut it all out. So I saved it so that if I ever need to make any other sizes or whatnot, I have the option to do so without having to reprint everything. Because once it's cut out, unless you cut out the biggest size, I guess. But even then, there are times where the lines overline and everything like that. So that's what I did. And now I can show you guys. It's real messy, but I can show you guys what the pieces I already did look like. So we have these two little pieces. Oops. So we have these two little pieces. They are the shoulder reinforcement pieces. So we have number 3 and number 4. I put on the grain line. I put the pieces, how much I need to cut of each one. I put the pattern number, or the number of what it is in the pattern and what it is, just so I can keep track of them. And then here we have this is the camise front. So you can see it goes down to here, and then I have the camise back and in the back of it. And again, I put what size I'm doing, the pattern number, what it is within the pattern, and then how I'm supposed to cut it out. So I'm supposed to cut one on the fold, and then this is center front. So this part would be on the fold, and then I would cut out the other side. Now, because this is a paper pattern that you're supposed to cut, they have specific instructions on where to add extra to your pattern, because then it's not wasting as much paper. So right here, I had to add 15 inches to the pattern, which I did, and I just kind of sewed it on here. So that it turned into one piece. So that is what I'm up to at the moment. Sorry, now it's probably really bright. That's what I'm up to at the moment. I'm going to do this also to my mom's size, whatever her size ends up being. And then I'm also going to do it for my dad's shirt. That probably won't be on camera. The other thing I want to show you guys real quick is what the kitchen looks like. So I'm going to take you upstairs and show you guys what the kitchen looks like currently and tell you a little bit about what we're doing this weekend for it. All right, so here is the kitchen currently. This has been a labor of love. I'll show you guys some pictures of before of how it started and kind of show you where we're at now. See if I can back up a little bit. So we went with dark blue on the bottom and then white cabinets up on top. We did gold hardware. And then we have a quartz countertop that has like gray-blue veining in it. This is the soffit that we removed and fixed up, patched up. All of that is going to be tiled. And then we started, I'll move this out of the way. We started the tiling process. We had to stop because we needed to get a saw to continue tiling. So that's going to be what we're working on this weekend. We're going to finish the backsplash. The tile is going to go up around the window, and then it's also going to go up around there. And we're going to do like an accent. Come on, focus. We're going to do an accent tile above the stove. And yeah, so we did new flooring. This is luxury plank vinyl. It is beautiful. Everything looks superb. We have a new fridge here. We did paint a new color, which you'll see over on this side. Sorry, everything is kind of in the middle of construction zones, so it's a little messy at the moment. So this is, we continued the paint into the living room. This is the actual, what is that called? The actual hood. You can't really tell right here right now, but it's copper. So we're probably also, let me actually get to some light again. So we're probably going to also install that hood this weekend as well. Once the tiles are up, I think the hood is basically good to go. We do have to run the vent out of the attic and out of the house. So that might be a little extra work, but we're excited to be pretty much done. Once those are done, the kitchen is done. So I might not film the process of doing it, but I'll definitely hop back on and show you guys what it looks like when it's complete. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on this weekend. Sunday, we're doing like a outdoor play and dinner. And Saturday I'm doing D&D, so it's gonna be a busy weekend. Looking forward to it, and hopefully I'll make some progress on the camise for me and my mom and on my dad's shirt, because it's already mid-August and I haven't even started yet. I haven't even ordered the fabrics I need, and I'm supposed to get these all done by end of October, so we'll see. Wish me luck. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so it is Saturday afternoon at this point. I am a complete mess. We just got done doing the subway wall tile in the kitchen. I will show you guys that when we're like done grouting and everything. I want to show you guys the whole kitchen. It's really nice. It's really come together. But yeah, I'm super exhausted, and I haven't done any more filming for the vlog. One day I'll probably get used to doing the vlog and get used to filming more on a daily basis type of thing, but there hasn't been much going on. It's been a busy week with work, so yeah. I don't really have any sewing updates since I last filmed anything. I think where I left off was I was tracing out the patterns from the printer paper to my pattern fabric that I use, and I did get a little further ahead. I did cut out the pieces for the camises that I'll be making, and then I just kind of hit a roadblock. I'm like, I think I've overwhelmed myself with the amount of pieces I have to do, and I keep thinking about that, and then I just end up freezing just from being overwhelmed and not knowing really where to start. And then the patterns I chose, I think may be more geared towards people who have been sewing for longer. Just the way they're not necessarily worded, maybe a little bit of how they're worded, but also how they're like laid out. There's a little less photos, so I've gone through and found YouTube videos of people making those same patterns just to see if that would help at all, to kind of try to get myself through the overwhelming part. But I think part of it is I just have to start. as soon as I start, it'll start going. I did order the fabric for my vest and for my dad's vest, and for my shirt. So I feel like once I get started, it won't be so bad. I've just been so overwhelmed with it. I do think there may be a couple pieces I end up buying instead of making for the costumes. Maybe. I'll probably check back in after I've made the first few initial pieces and see if I am more confident that I can get it all done. We'll see. I know for like the chemises, I've been stuck on, like, there's lace to be added and buttons, and those are things I've not really done up to this point. Sorry, my dad's doing work upstairs in the kitchen, so if you hear a lot of banging around, he's cleaning up from what we were just working on. But then I realized I don't really need all of the lace and the buttons. I did order the lace from England. I got the lace. It's beautiful, but it's not quite, I think, what I was supposed to get for that pattern based on other people's YouTube videos I saw. So I think I'm going to forego the lace. It just needs to be something simple that goes underneath the dress. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. And I don't need the buttons. The buttons are there for if you have like a low cut shirt, and none of the shirts I'm making are low cut. Maybe in the future I'd make a low cut something, but I don't need it right now. And chemises are pretty easy to make. So if I need one that's low cut, I can do that in the future. So I think I'm just going to kind of push through and get that one started. Otherwise, I mean, this is kind of a really probably not a lot of content vlog, and it's probably pretty short, but that's okay. I think the next one will be me showing you guys the kitchen, and then hopefully having a little more progress done for the sewing, and if not, I don't know what I'll do at that point, but I'm sure at that point I'll have some more progress for the sewing. But for something fun, I still have like glass, like tile bits all over me. After this, I'm going to go take a shower. But something fun, I did get an Ulta order today, and it's not really enough to make a whole like unboxing video or haul video. So I thought I would just kind of show you guys real quick some of the things I got. Some of it is new to me, most of it is new to me, so I'm excited to check it out. But yeah, so I think I'll do that, and then we'll close up the vlog from there for this week. I guess 2 weeks, because I didn't do one last week. The first thing I got is this Glosser Boar Bristle Brush from and this is what it looks like. My hair is very long. It's the longest it's really ever been. And I kind of want to continue keeping it long and healthy. I don't know how healthy it actually is. My problem is, so I don't shampoo it every day. I probably shampoo it once or twice a week at the most. But I also don't really brush it every day. And I know you're supposed to brush it every day. Like, you're supposed to brush the natural oils from your scalp and like kind of push it through to the ends of your hair. I don't really do that. I either have it braided or up in a messy bun. If I'm going anywhere or doing anything outside of the house, then I'll use dry shampoo or whatever and brush that through. But for the most part, I really haven't been doing like a nightly brushing, and I want to start doing that. And normally, like when I sleep, I used to do messy bun when I slept. I could probably take these glasses off now. I used to do messy bun when I slept, but I noticed like a lot of issues around like my hairline, and a lot of low flyaways were popping up, so I feel like that was a little destructive to my hair. Now what I've been doing is doing like a French braid or a Dutch braid before bed, and that way it keeps it out of my face. It doesn't get tangled around while I sleep. But before I do the braid, I can start brushing my hair. I was going to get an all boar bristle brush, but I went with this one. It had good reviews, and the little plasticky ones, the little plasticky bits are going to kind of help. What do they call them? Porcupine bristles. The longer pins massage the scalp, while shorter bristles add tension. So I figured that sounded pretty good to me. So that's the first thing I got. Then, still in relation to hair, I got a couple of products. We've got Sexy Hair Big Weatherproof Humidity Resistant Finishing Spray. I have a lot of problems with humidity when I do my hair straight, or when I use my Dyson, what is it, what is that called? Dyson Air, I can't think of what it's called. Airwrap, the Dyson Airwrap. When I use my Dyson Airwrap, which is my favorite to use, if it's humid out at all, my hair just kind of frizzes itself out, and it's like I spent all that time for nothing. So I got an anti-humidity hairspray to try out, and then Sexy Hair Big Root Pump Plus, a humidity resistant volumizing spray. So I want to see if this helps with volume, and it's supposed to help with humidity, so I figured I can try those out. And I might actually do a video showing you guys the Airwrap. I know the Airwrap's been around for like ages, and there's a lot of videos already out there, but I figure I can show you guys. I recently got the Airwrap long barrels, and because my hair is long, and it makes such a difference, so maybe I'll do that. I'll try these out with the Dyson Airwrap in a future video. The other thing for hair I got is the BB Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I got a sample of this a while back, and I really like how it worked. Kind of put this in your palm and run it through the ends of your hair after you're done styling. It says also you can do this when your hair is wet or damp before heat styling. So you can kind of do it a little bit of both, but when I did it, I was doing it afterwards, just to kind of smooth everything down. Alright, I think that's it for hair. Yes. So then we'll get into kind of like skincare kind of thing. So I got this Go Fuzz Free Facial Moisturizer and Hair Inhibitor. This is what it looks like. So I have PCOS, which means I get a lot of unwanted hair growth, like male pattern hair growth along my chin and my neck. And I would like to see if this helps kind of stop that hair growth, or slow it down at least. There are other ways you can do it. Obviously there's laser hair removal, but the problem with the PCOS is it's a hormonal thing, and I've done at home laser hair removal stuff, and it helps while I'm using it, but if I stop using it for any sort of period of time, whether it's a couple weeks or whatever, it's just back to what it was. So it's kind of like a waste of time for me, I think. So I just want to see if this does anything. It's just a daily moisturizer, so I can start seeing if I notice a difference with that. Then I also got a Tend Skin solution for ingrown hairs, razor bumps, shaving, waxing. This is just for when I shave my legs and stuff, or my underarms, just so that I don't get any ingrown hairs. I also got this BB Illuminated Blonde Tone Enhancing Leave-In. It's just a sample from my BB purchase, Bumble and Bumble. I don't have blonde hair, but my mom does, so I'm probably just going to give this to her. Then I got another pair of Velour lashes. I really like the last pair I got. I've worn them a few times, and I actually thought I lost one of the lashes, so I took them off and I put them on the table next to me before I was ready to actually put them away. I was watching TV, and at some point I forgot they were there. I put my cup down or something, and one of them went missing, and I was so bummed because they're $26, and it was missing after 2 uses. So I accepted that fate, and I decided I really liked them, so I would order another set. These are different than the ones I got. These are more fuller, more dramatic. And then right after I ordered these, I was walking and I saw the other lash, so I was able to clean them off, and I'm good to go with those still too. But with that purchase, with those lashes, I got a Velour Pretty Big Deal Peptide and Tubing Mascara. It's a 3-in-1 lash serum, lash shield, and mascara. So I got a sample of that to try out, so I'm kind of excited to check that out. And then I just have a few more things. I did get the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick in black. I wanted to get this last year during Halloween, but it was out of stock everywhere. The Superstay lipsticks from Maybelline are fantastic. They really do stay. They really do a good job. And I had a black lipstick that was also from Maybelline last year, and it was horrible. It barely had any coverage, anything like that. So I'm excited to try this out. I may even just try it out right now. Just to see how it covers. It always smells so good. Their lipsticks always smell like frosting to me. Yeah. I would say that has some opaqueness to it. It has really good coverage. I actually really like the black lipstick on me. The only part I don't like about black lipstick is when you can see the inner part of your lip a little bit, but there's not really much you can do about that. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry. I even have like little pieces of tile on me. I'm a mess today. Alright, next thing I got was the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup with a broad spectrum SPF of 19. I'm really excited about this. I think this is fairly new. I got it in 2N1 Desert Beige. So for the longest time, the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation was my go-to foundation. It's all I wore. I used to work for Estee Lauder for a very small amount of time, and that was my favorite. And I was a 2W, I can't remember if it was a 2W0, 1, or 2. But I typically went with the warm undertones. But I'm finding I think I'm more of a neutral. When I use the warm undertones, it just goes really yellow on my skin. So I've switched over to neutral because I do believe I have both cool and warm undertones. But typically if I were to go with cool, it'd be showing up really pinky on me. So I've been playing around with more neutrals. So I'm really excited about this. I want to make sure that it has the same kind of, it probably won't have, it's a sheer one, right? So it won't have as much coverage, but I'm interested in the staying power, and I'm hoping it has at least a decent amount of coverage. But this, if it works, would be a good summer foundation for me. Alright, and last, well, I guess there's two things. The last thing I purchased was this Nude Sugar Refined Sugar Body Mist, and this is what it looks like. I don't know why I bought this. It was in there, like, I like, when I go shopping at Ulta, I'll go to, like, new releases, their new makeup, and I'll, like, shop through that first before I, like, figure out what I want to get. And this was on there, and it looked so pretty, and the description of it sounded so nice. I just thought it'd be a really nice, like, fall fragrance. So it says, this sophisticated warm fragrance of tonka milk, honeyed musk, orange blossom, and creamy vanilla is the perfect touch for a delicate scent experience. It smells wonderful. I've already sprayed it on myself, and it smells so nice. And yeah, I think it's going to be a nice like winter fall fragrance without having to do like a full-on perfume. And then the last thing I got was a freebie with my order. So if you spend like $75 or $80, you get this like bag with a bunch of goodies in it. So I'm not going to show everything that's in here because that would take a long time. But I'll do like a quick little glance through of what's in here. So right off the bat, we've got some Mega Babe antibacterial wipes in orange, with orange and bergamot. And that's what that looks like. So that's pretty cool. Nice full-size thing of that. We've got a bunch of like fragrances, little samples. I always like the fragrance samples to try new perfumes. We've got a MAC lipstick sample. We've got Shiseido, I don't know if that's how you say it, an eye mask. Oh, we've got the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Mask. That's kind of cool. I can try that out. We have, ooh, this is interesting. This is a B12 Awake Patch. Peel and place one patch on the inside of wrist or any area that is clean and dry. Patch maybe more up to 12 hours. This is supposed to help you get through the afternoon slump. Interesting. It has caffeine, MB12, green tea extract. Wow, that's kind of cool. What else we have in here? We've got some shampoo conditioner samples. Hopefully you guys can see these. We have fresh rose deep hydration face cream. I like these little samples for like traveling. So if I'm going usually I'm traveling to Minnesota to visit friends. I like having these little samples to bring with me so I don't have to bring like my full-size stuff. We got some body butters. We've got a daily workout watermelon and blood orange conditioner. This helps with oily and environmental stress, workout, heavy hair conditioner. It sounds interesting. I like the scent description. It sounds good. I think that's the majority. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in here, but like I said, I don't really want to have to bring them all out. There's just like a bunch of little moisturizer samples, cleansing oils, things like that. So I always like getting these because number one, I get to try new things, and number two, they're good for like traveling. But yeah, so that is what I got in my Ulta haul. Like I said, it wasn't really worth doing a whole video on it. And I love this lipstick. Is it dry yet? It's mostly dry. There's like not really any transfer, which is what I really like about this lipstick. Alright guys, so that is it for this vlog. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. We're so close to being done with the kitchen. All that's left is grouting. Once it's done, everything's cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. And I guess that's it for this vlog. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!